Shalom, giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rabakah, Kodash, double honor to the apostles, a great millstone, do well. Peace, love, and blessings also to you, brothers on the highways and byways, giving all diligence to make your call and election sure. Lucky, and also blessings to the very few sisters out there that are listening, learning, and believing. Lucky. And this would be another basically occupied in prophecy lesson. And this is the author Vinod Dusaz. And this is posted today, all right, January the 16th, on a so-called Tuesday. It says 3 countries agreed to launch BRICS currency to challenge U.S. dollar. And this will fall, honestly, this will fall under rumors of wars. Have they completely full-blown into this? Not yet, but they're getting people on board and they doing international trade with other currencies, but it's not in full motion yet. But understand this, this is an economic war, so this is a war. This is will be considered a rumor of war, which is one of the signs that Yahweh Shai said it would be taking place. Okay, because this is how war starts first. Economically, politically, before it actually get to militarily. Okay, so let's get the first scripture here. Sirach, Ecclesiastes, and Apocrypha, 39 verse 1. Because these lessons are more so exhortation. Okay, the scriptures, Ezra's, we always bring it out. Second Ezra's 9th chapter. Basically, measure the times. You measure the times according to the prophecies. You have to know the prophecies to know what time we're living in. All right, the parable Yahweh Shai used, stating that, they can discern, when it's about to rain based on the signs, okay? You can smell the rain, the clouds get dark, the sky gets dark, storm clouds begin to gather, okay? It gets real quiet, and it's about to rain. So likewise, if you had an understanding of the prophecies, you know what time we're living in and how close. All right, Yahweh shall know that. He said, when you see these things, he said, you shall know that it is nigh even at the doors. Okay, and that's where it's at right now. It's Ecclesiastes 39 and 1. It says, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies. Occupied in prophecies. Okay, so when you go into the financial section, or if you will, for lack of a better term, the financial section leads to what the scriptures say. Let's get it real fast. Revelation 13 and 16. And I'm going to read it, I guess, in code, because last time I did a lesson on this, I got clipped. It says Revelation 13 and 16, and he called it all, both small and great, rich and poor. It's like a rich and poor, free and bond, to receive it's like an MARK in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, say that he that had the MARK or the name of the beast or the name of his name. Okay, so it's a device you have to receive, which is a CHIP, this CHIP, and you're not going to be able to buy or sell without. So letting you know, is basically tied to a monetary structure, if you will, monetary system. Okay, the MOTB will be part of the monetary system. So this current system, this is all by design. They want to, the elites are behind this. They want to purposely destroy the dollar. So it says 3 countries agreed to launch the BRICS currency to challenge the US dollar. A new BRICS currency could soon be a reality as 3 countries have agreed to launch the tender to challenge the US dollar. The BRICS alliance is looking to replace the US dollar with a new currency, creating a new world order. Okay. It says and ultimately that new currency is going to be the CBDC, central bank digital currency. Okay. It says the bloc is advancing towards producing a multipolar world where the U.S. and its Western allies will no longer have power and control over other nations. Okay, and that's how they control these nations, their financial system. Okay, which is backed by their military. It's not backed by gold. Okay, it was heavily backed by oil. Then you know that the number one producer of oil or exporter, Saudi Arabia, you know, they turned on them, so that relationship is shaky. So the only thing they got to back their dollar is their military. Okay, and you can see what's taking place right now. It says the group is convincing developing nations in Asia, Africa, and South America to ditch the US dollar and embrace the soon-to-be changing financial world. All right, so it says read here, and I'll click that link. Very edifying. I'm going to click it in a sec here. It says read here to know how many sectors in the U.S. will be affected if BRICS stop using the dollar for trade. So this is posted 15 days ago. All current news says 5 U.S. sectors to be affected if BRICS ditches the dollar for trade. The BRICS alliance is looking to suffocate the U.S. dollar by using local currencies to settle cross-border transactions. BRICS members India, China, Russia, the UAE, and Saudi Arabia have already started using local currencies for international trade settlements. Okay, so this has started. China and Russia are advancing and convincing other developing countries to follow suit and cut ties with the U.S. dollar. The move could be devastating to U.S. dollar, as America will find it hard to fund its deficit. If the U.S. fails to import the dollar, the currency will circulate back to the homeland and lead to inflation. You remember 1929? Or it took you basically what it was. I'm in Safari right now. Let's see if we can pull it up. Something like, I know it was 1929. It's like, yeah, let's go back to this. I'm just looking for key iconic photo. I don't know if I can find it. But nonetheless, very iconic photo where it took basically a whole barrel to buy a loaf of bread, basically. Let's see. And the scriptures also speaks about this too. Yeah, here it is, right here. Yeah, that's the photo.
It's the photo right here up top. Man carrying wheelbarrow full of cash. All right. And I forget exactly the description of it was the rumor was it was tied to buying a loaf of bread. But you get the point here. With inflation like this, you know, it's in 1929 Germany. The German mark became so useless. Let's see if 1920s Germany, the German mark became so useless because of inflation that thieves would rather steal the suitcases or wheelbarrows that carried the money rather than the money. Oh, man. But this is facts, though, you know, because the money was worthless. The suitcases and the wheelbarrows that you leave the money there and the oh man, leave the money and take the wheelbarrow that he's carrying it on because it was worth more than the actual money itself. You know, that's some inflation for you right there, man. Useless. So basically, that's the future for Babylon the Great, aka America. All right, that is the future. So, like the article stated that basically, let's go back to Safari. The article stated basically, you know, that's what will happen. All right, so let's go back to this. Where is it? Use local currency. Start using local currencies. Going down. It says if the U.S. fails to import the dollar, the currency will circulate back to the homeland and lead to inflation. So all that money is gonna make its way back here to America. All right. That's gonna be something, man. It says the move could make prices to skyrocket with housing. So it's not that the prices of your merchandise is going up. It's your dollar is losing its value. Okay, so it's like you more money to buy the same products, but it's an illusion that the prices are going up. It says the move could make prices to skyrocket with housing, rent, and basic daily necessities will turn expensive and unaffordable, and we can already feel the effects of this stuff now. Okay. In this article, we will highlight 5 American sectors that could be affected if BRICS ditches the dollar for trade. And, you know, I'll post this in the comments section. It says banking and finance, technology and fintech, international trade and investment, consumer goods and retail, travel, and tourism. All right. So that's it, man. You know, the snare, the trap is laid. This is Zephaniah 1 and 10. And this is talking about Jerusalem at the time. All right. Basically the judgment on Jerusalem at the time. But now these things now apply to Esau, Edom. All right. Deuteronomy 30 and 7. The Lord's going to basically make all the curses, all the things that came upon us come upon them. So it says, and it came to pass in that day, saith the Lord, that there shall be noise of a cry from the fish gate, and the fish gate is the marketplace, and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills. How ye inhabitants of Maktesh? All right, Maktesh, basically the marketplace, as the NLT, I believe, translates it. Basically, the marketplace. We'll read it in NLT. Zephaniah 1 and 10 says, On that day saith the Lord, a cry of alarm will come from the fish gate, an echo throughout the new quarter of the city, and a great crash will sound from the hills. Wail and sorrow all who live in the market area, for all the merchants and traders will be destroyed. Okay? So that's what this place has to look forward to. Okay, the glory, this is, and you think this will be making mainstream media, that these Americans will be concerned about this, but they're not. Okay, they're not concerned about this. Your dominion is over with. Okay, the U.S. dollar is the reason why America basically was the head guy, the top dog, because everybody had to go through them, basically to do international trading. All right. This is Revelation 6 and 6. It says, I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts saying, Measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny. And see thou hurt not the oil nor the wine. And if you read an NLT, it breaks it down. It says, And I heard a voice from among the four living beings saying, A loaf of wheat bread or 3 loaves of barley will cost a day's pay. Okay, and don't waste the olive oil and the wine. So a day's pay will cost, as it says, a loaf of bread. That's how bad inflation is going to get. Okay. You read that Revelation 6 and 5, it says, And when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, Come and see. And I beheld, and lo, a black horse, and he that sat on him had the pair of balances in his hand, which is a sign of judgment. Okay. So the scriptures let you know concerning inflation. A loaf of wheat bread or 3 loaves of barley will cost a day's pay. So, there you have it. This was posted today, so-called January 16th, 2024 on a Tuesday. So, I'm going to leave it there. Lord's fullness was edifying, giving all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahshai. Till next time, say shalom.